Good day and welcome. Playing the Starfield. I don't know why Facebook's been forcing me to put a stream key in each day now. Kind of weird. Oh well. Figured it out pretty quick, I think. Maybe they figure that's more here or something. More secure for you. Get the snow globes. Very nice.
You are our
Stephanie,
guest.
thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Carrying a lot. I wonder if I could transfer any to the ship. Container is full. How much money we have. Add some more storage or something, you know?
You are our guest.
Hey, Esta. Here we are. Chateau de Chacal. I gotta really modify my ship. Give myself some space. Some room to breathe. I don't know if I have enough money though. We'll see. Holy cow, people don't like Rihanna. Alright. Buy ships. No! What don't you like about Rihanna? I mean, I got 13 grand. That's not very much. Make some money. Everything. That's pretty vague, Asta. You like her duet with Anthony Kiedis? Oh, you hate everything. So I guess you don't. No, you don't like the duet with Anthony Kiedis? What I'll do is I'll put a box or something in here and then throw some crap in a box. Go straight in because this is like air out there, I guess. Not really. I thought for sure you'd like their duet with Anthony Kiedis. Actually, I don't know if she's actually duetted with Anthony Kiedis or not, but here we go. We'll put a freezer chest right here. One over there too. Be interesting to find out though. I mean, what makes Esta tick? I think Stephanie must have voted no too. Not a big Rihanna fan either, I guess. Well, this stuff's all very handy for making other. You voted no. What don't you like about Rihanna? World has to know. You had a good Super Bowl thing. Her songs. That's pretty vague. Did you not like her Christmas song? Somebody likes Rihanna. Same here. You guys are so vague, though. You're not actually giving an answer, though. I mean, what songs don't you like? Have you heard every single Rihanna song? See how many she has, even. See? Like Rihanna's It Just Don't Feel Like Christmas Without You, just not up to par. Oh, but you said you don't like her songs. So, that's why I got to find out. Gotta find out the goods here. Do you know that Rihanna has songs on Disney and stuff like Wreck It Ralph? What did I have for dinner? Chinese food. I'm just talking, making conversation here. It doesn't matter to me whether you like Rihanna or not, but it's kind of interesting to see, what people, why they like something or dislike something, especially dislike. I mean, because that's a little more extreme, right? So it's kind of interesting to find out. I'm not sure what you're owing about. Oh, oh, oh. Can't get rid of this one. That must be a quest item. Or we've at least made some space, man. All these artifacts. Go to Neon and suppose we could talk to Admiral Logan too, but then what one we run into first. Oh, this one's closer. Est doesn't like songs by Rihanna. Roast beef. Did you put a picture in? I didn't see the picture yet. And something else. That's pretty vague. So I can fill in whatever I want there. Obviously, the something else was cow tongue. Cow tongue.
I have things for you.
He has things for us, hey? Nothing beats good cow tongue.
Congratulations on joining the ranks of the band.
We gotta build up our ship. We need about 300 grand or something. Do some quests, Roonies, man. Do some missions. Talk to this dude. He's busy standing there.
Sarah Morgan. It's been what, almost 10 years?
Oh, he's talking to Sarah.
It's
You like her dress, Esta?
you again, sir.
Stephanie picked her dress, you know.
To address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral. Argue.
Stupid
I'm
ad.
here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies.
I was gonna play that little
What about
bit of
you?
music.
Who in the blazes are you anyway?
I can only play 5 seconds though.
Memories. Time we try to build a snowman. I can hear, don't feel like be the lights upon the tree.
That's all I can play for you. Gives you an idea. Yes. I don't know what I asked now. I'm afraid I've forgotten. Since there's a delay.
I do have a Navy to run, you know? Very well. Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly...
Oh, the
explain
dress,
to me
that's
why
right,
I wouldn't
okay.
have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's
Very
no
nice
need to wait for
texture.
my colleague.
I don't have a problem.
Hopefully I didn't.
I'm
I
simply
played
trying to
5 seconds of Rihanna's Christmas song. Hopefully that didn't throw you off there a bit, Esta, you know? You strongly dislike old Rihanna. And that is one of her songs. It was mashed potatoes, so what you're saying, something else wasn't beef tongue. Ah. You know. It did? Oh, no! Oh, well, you just have to think of it as Christmas music, you know? Not all Christmas musics are good. For everybody, or whatever. Good for everybody, I guess. I mean, that, you know, it's not like a bad Christmas, huh?
Can we possibly speed this up? That's quite a noble gesture.
I like how the guy
Is this
talks.
true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
I see. The fact that you'd risk your own lives to solve this mystery speaks volumes.
They were my responsibility, Admiral.
What did you think of that song there, Stephanie? I played a little bit of music there for
I
you.
understand.
Like a 5 seconds. I can only play a few seconds because, you know,
Our last
otherwise
encounter has obviously distorted
I'll
my
get shut
impression
down.
of
Did you
her.
see, Esta, that I got shut
What
down?
can I do to help?
Did you see my message in
Mind allowing me to access the
Discord
files
there?
from
I
the
got
rest
shut
of
down
you?
for they're
I'd be most
claiming
grateful, Admiral.
adult content.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the
Isn't that
relevant
weird?
information to your slates. Was there
It's
anything
like-
else?
No, Admiral.
I've never had
Thank you.
anything
You
remotely,
don't need to thank
I
me,
think, that
Commander.
would qualify for
I just
that.
hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
You know, in Starfield, they're always wearing at least a bikini for the ladies, unless you get mods or something like that, I guess, on computer. But
We can't ever forget the sacrifices made for the United Colony.
The UC might have a few lesser problems if the Marines were deployed.
we'll just leave Sarah behind. She's quite slow. So I don't know what's up with that. You know, and they removed the stream altogether. Like you can't even watch. You can't even watch it till I eventually post it on YouTube. You know, in a few months. If I have any weapons or anything I should sell, 10 weapons. Everything's not too bad there. Miscellaneous. 32, but a lot of those is artifacts. And the Earth Savior Award. I didn't give that back to Neva. Oh well. You finally became a Starborn today. Congratulations. Are you playing New Game Plus now? Kind of sucks having no money and stuff like that. I haven't been able to fix my ship up. Where am I supposed to go now? I gotta talk to Sarah or something. Oh, we proceed to Cassiopeia. Alright, where's Cassiopeia? Oh, it's at the top here somewhere. You were earlier.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
What's your favorite Chinese food, you guys? Like if you ordered Chinese food right now, what single item must be on there? You know? You know, like or is there something you generally seem to get? I always get sweet and sour pork. Ginger beef is good. General So, is that the chicken place or the Chinese food place? I was talking about the ingredients, you know?
Let's put this bird to work.
I stole a eclectic ship and then I haven't done a lot with it. And it's full. Oh, that's the type of chicken. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I need chicken. Oh.
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking.
Did you vote yet there, Antonio? Oh, you get honey chicken too, Esta? I thought you were saying what kind of chicken General Zoe is.
I'm okay. It's just so surreal.
I don't think I've ever had really honey chicken
So, let me
as part of my
this for a
Chinese food.
Yes. Yes.
The one I had today was
Those formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far.
look at this. Nobody likes Rihanna. What's up with that? Only like the shrimp and egg rolls and spring rolls and wonton soup. Shrimp's good. I had some shrimp. I had some chow mein today. Usually I get rice. Um, Somebody saw Rihanna in a Walmart a few years back, right in my town. Um, there's a chow mein. They're kind of the beef and broccoli,
You
and
hurt?
sweet and sour pork and ginger beef and shrimp. But normally you get to pick a
Yes.
bunch of things. But I had a combo plate,
Since most of my gear was destroyed, I depended on those landmarks to orient myself while I was stranded.
No one likes
Once we
her.
get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting
I,
point
I'm
to
I'm
settle
pretty
the
neutral about
situation.
Rihanna. I couldn't name
Let's go.
5 Rihanna songs, but I really, even if it's like a whiny country song, and I'm not a big country fan, I'm not gonna say I dislike it. There's like some country songs by artists that have got to be okay. I would think. You like Shania Twain? You know what happened to Shania Twain, eh? She was in Saskatchewan recently, and her crew bus rolled, and it got wrecked. Fortunately, everybody was okay. And then she thanked the town for their hospitality, because they had to put the crew up there, while they dealt with things. You hate country music. Does that mean you would say you hate Shania Twain? You didn't like Taylor Swift. She's kind of country in a way too sometimes. Um yeah, that would be pretty bad if somebody died. The bus rolling, eh? Just seeing the picture of the bus. Holy, was it a wreck though?
Anything interesting in range?
I couldn't name too many Shania Twain songs myself, but a lot of people like her. I think there's like whose boots or whose bed has your boots been under? Uh, the only Shania Twain song I can think of off the top of my head. I think that's Shania Twain anyway. What are you, Antonio? Do you like Shania Twain?
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue. Not exactly Paradiso, is it? It was difficult and painful, but it kept me alive.
I was just asking you if you like Shania Twain.
This thing, it's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to
Yeah,
grab
we got to
a
narrow down the
this
genres a bit here. See what people like. I know Stephanie likes most Christmas music, unless she hasn't heard the song, and then she automatically elects to say she dislikes them. And she likes pop kind of music as well. Esta seems to be a little jumping all over the place. You know, sometimes, you know, like some bands she's voted against have surprised me. Um, but I don't know, like what's your big thing, Antonio?
Sure, if we're lucky. When I was stranded, I
Her
settled
older
on a
music was
system
good.
powered by emergency power
I
cells.
don't think I could name any of her newer
It was
music,
up there on the plateau.
but
I guess it's time to start climbing.
you assumed Esta was a guy. She's an Australian. You like to say, crikey, put a shrimp on the Barbie. You like a little of everything? Except for Rihanna. You voted against Rihanna. Are we trying to go up there now? No disrespect. Hard to tell because, you know, the pictures are like this big. So. Yeah, Esta's not a normal name. You know, I don't think I've ever met an Esta before. Maybe there's a lot of Estas in Australia. I don't know. Is Esta... Do you know any other Estas, Esta? You want to go through Unity like 30 times and see what happens? Um... There's somebody that had gone through it 100 times or something I saw somewhere. You've met a few male Estas. Well, maybe that's why. On Facebook, it's the only one, eh? There's 2 Estas in my Discord. Although I think it's the same Esta. There's also like there was like 5 Timothys too, and you know, I actually missed thanking Charlotte for, you know, these things are like a big pain in the butt. I'm just gonna shoot them. These things are disguised like rocks, you know. You can smell what they're cooking. This one, so oh, you know what I should do? I should sneak up to it. Use my sword. You're the only Antonio? There's a couple there's a couple Stephanies on Facebook. Stephanie L's. But not on Discord. The creature right here.
Can probably save my life. Who knows how long I would have been stranded here.
Holy cow, level 100? I blend better than they do. Oh, jeez. Get out of there. Man, this thing does like 500 damage, this gun. Barely affecting them. What's the void form? Whereabouts is it? What am I doing for Christmas? Well, I'll probably stream for some of it, and you know, I don't know if I'll take a couple days off. Uh, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh, there you go. Like Antonio just showed me how to do something. What's moon form? Well, that sounds pretty cool. I'd be as hard as them. They go. And you know, I shot them like big time. With a gun that packs a punch. Look at it, does 783 damage. You ran from your overwhelming power. It barely nicked them though. Just put a silencer on that gun, eh? You can't put a silencer on a mag sniper though. Unless the mag sniper's already silenced, I guess. Look at her combat gear here, eh? Stephanie picked that. Very good. Good. XP to take out a 100 level creature, but the cats, man. Looks super practical for fighting. Wasn't that practical, apparently. We're okay. They're gone. All that for a battery. You know what I should do is I should take that power cell. Through this mission, take this power cell over to the Earth. I wonder if that would work to get me into get those batteries. See, the problem I have is I've got like 2 more snow globes. Can you get those power cells anywhere else though? I'll be stuck with Sarah forever if I use her power cell up.
Zeroing in on anything useful?
As long as you have one in your... Yeah, but where do you get them? You ran away again. How far would that get me into NASA then? I should just go look, eh? Before I use it. You know what you can do is you can load your laser up. You laser up to 4 and it just slaughters everything, I guess.
Your abilities are making me a bit jealous. Give it your best shot.
Well, that nailed me good. Ah, they got me anyway. I just need enough to get the snow globes, to be honest. They're inside. But I don't have the mission because I didn't accept the mission. Like,
My God.
oops. There's on the verge of. I'm like, I'm gonna use your power cell to go to Earth. Can you build an emergency power cell? You think you'd be able to? Can't, can't fast travel.
I still can't believe you can do that.
What was it called again? Yeah, I could get a friendly one of those to fight on my behalf. What's the difference in parallel self and... Oh, it's a duplicate of them. What was the name of it again? Void form. Yeah. I'm having trouble spotting it all of a sudden. Kind of a cool power though. Oh, it's way up here. I thought you said bottom left. I could do this weapon. It's like a massive shotgun. Crap.
Not gonna.
The nade launcher. I know, I thought it'd do some damage. Like a grenade shotgun. Okay, which one am I on right now? Void form 2. These guys are harsh here now. This looks like a Demos part, eh? Oh, I broke my ankle. Barely doing anything to him.
I'm going to end you.
At least Sarah's not getting in my way here. That's a sneak attack with a grenade launcher? I don't know, I didn't turn him off. They gone?
They're gone.
Gotta get some more ammo for that in my 6.5.
Damn it. Totally lost them.
This mission was so easy compared to before because they made it like high level, like equal to my level. Wonder if I can go to Earth now though. Not in combat anymore. Oops. Where's my marker?
I picked up something you might be interested in.
They took away my marker. I used to have a marker here. Let's see if I can remember where it was. Do I have a picture of it still? And there was a bugger finding this last time. Image. Alright, so you see that sticky part right here? There's like kind of rotated, but kind of lines up with the ear here. You know, if you think of this like a dog or something. There's this crack here, goes down, and it kind of goes off to the side. And right here it goes up. Then down again. So I think it's like right here somewhere. We're very close to that. And that crack is pointing at it. Crack down here. I think it's like right around there. Can't go in deeper. So that line going down, kind of level with it. Maybe there. It's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday. You didn't think you could find them like that? Yeah, you have to get that mission normally, right? Then you can go inside. I get it. like a pretty ominous tall tower, you know? Don't think I hit the target. Load. Happy birthday. I'll play a song.
These are the things we know to prevent you from speaking moistly. Speaking moistly.
I hope you enjoyed that song for your birthday by our Prime Minister. Gotta see if I have a bed around here. Make things easier. That's Stephanie's favorite song, other than Welcome Back, Cotter. You made lunch? Well, good. Antonio's birthday, Esta. I hope you made him some birthday food. Okay, what time is it? It's like 1 in the morning. So let's go to... I did before my... On the New Game Plus, I haven't. So that'd be like midnight plus 5 is 5 in the morning. 10... 12 is about noon. Let's sleep 16 hours. I didn't think she was that good at stats, actually. Eggs on toast. Did you know that it's good to eat lunch, Esta? I was telling Stephanie that because she said she only eats 1 meal a day. She eats just supper, unless it happens to be a day where she calls it breakfast for supper, in which case that's really breakfast.
You are our guest.
Alright, thank you for liking.
Get going. We've got the stuff.
The crap here. There's St. Louis, New York. All right, maybe that'll help more. I don't know. It'd be nice if it was viewable. Speaking moistly. Maybe we should wait a few more hours so I can actually see this darn thing.
Nice to explore.
So that'll put us at 18,640, 7 o'clock at night. Can't really see there.
Look who decided to rejoin the world.
Wow, I want light on the other side. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 18. 6 is midnight. Maybe I should go for like more like 3 in the morning. Just slept like 24 hours, but that's okay. More of a novelty crew member.
Get back to the world, eh?
I can see at least. Yeah, you know, and Antonio, for the you get a special if you can collect 16 globes, then you get a special armor. And there's a couple of globes that aren't mapped. Like there's one on Sidonia. It doesn't matter if you read books. And then there's this one right here, which is uh the Leaning Tower of Pisa. All right, so let's zoom in with this. That makes it easier to see. I would like that more level, but like somewhere right around here. There's the crack, there's the crack. I think it's like level with that. Kind of almost like it's sitting on top of the crack here.
You are our guest.
Maybe right there.
Oh, not there.
Maverick, thank you for sharing and liking.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
You check general and Discord. Timothy's just asking about if I'm shut down completely. Maybe, Stephanie, you should probably let Timothy know the answer to that question. I actually found a pretty good picture that somebody had to find this. If you're not in Discord, Maverick, you're not going to know. I don't think that's the spot. Yeah, look in the Discord there. And somebody tell Timothy that I am live right now. On yours, NASA is up north. That, saying I'm good is not. Just tell them I'm live right now. Easier for you to type. This is where I found it before, too. Just go 2 local hours, see what.
It's about
4 in the morning, maybe. You're alive? Oh, I'm still alive. Did you vote yet, Maverick? Do you like Rihanna? It's like down here by this thing. And if you zoom in with your resource indicator, it makes it easier to see. So that's not the best time to look. I want to get it so that it's more level, just like the picture. You're back.
Come on, sleepyhead. Hey there. Time to get moving.
Let Timothy know I'm live right now, not that I'm good. Oh, there you go. Timothy said that I'm live right now. Oh, you said I'm live right now. Good. All right, let's see here if it shows up now. Oh, you did. It was down here. All right, so that's closer to the picture, I think. Picture's a little more straight, but you see how when you go from this part, oh, it doesn't, you can't see there. Go to 8:45 a.m. Where's Timothy? He is hiding from you.
Rise and shine.
You know, it's kind of a bummer because I had a launch site right at it, like a landing spot, and it wiped my landing spot. All right, this is more close. So what time was it that
We've got things to do.
so 8:15 a.m. All right, you see the picture. What I'm doing here is you see how it's like straight across. There's that. They got a little clearer than I do, but goes down once. Goes down twice. And then as it's going down here, they're kind of right there, it looks like. Nestled in there. Right there. Like I'm following those lines there.
Let's set it down.
There it is, see? So it was easier like to look at 8:15 a.m. and then kind of follow those lines. It actually indicates that it's not necessarily Cape Canaveral, however you say it. It just said it's one of the launch sites. So I don't know if that's considered it or not. Weird how it wiped out my spot though, eh? Wonder if I went right to the top again, if there'd be another snow globe up there. There's like, well, we were doing my mission. You want to ride the SpaceX? This isn't SpaceX. They don't actually seem to acknowledge Elon at all. It's NASA tech. It's all based on NASA. Oh, if you look up on the NASA launch site, it says it's oh, okay. Yeah, I was just going from what they were saying in the game. This is actually Mario Wonder I'm playing right now.
Unless I'm mistaken, that's one of the launch towers
See? That's why I was thinking it wasn't specific, but I mean, what do I know, right? I gotta channel my inner Mario now.
The most likely way into the NASA facility would be via an elevator shaft taking us straight down. Hopefully the system is still in frosty temperatures like this. There's nothing better than a flask of a good English whiskey to keep you warm.
Uh-oh. There's 6 snow globes in there?
I hope the occupants of this colony ship found alternate transportation to evacuate the Earth before it was too late.
Power required. Do you remember how you put power in this, Antonio? I'm just wondering if it's even possible. Without doing the mission.
the gantry was in loading position. I wonder what prevented this particular colony ship from lifting off.
You always just followed the what? Oh, the coordinates. The coordinates go to Sarah's mission. It might be in that locked room too that I have no key for. Oh, the chords. I thought you meant coordinates. Well, it looks like they're going to that room. So I probably can't do that mission. Kind of a bummer. Ah, crap. See the starborn ships? Yeah. Yeah, they're not actually there though. Did you, when you entered the new game plus, did you select to skip the mission? Because that's what I did. So we probably can't get the spacesuit. Kind of got dark in a hurry, eh? Like real life. What spacesuit? It's like if you get all the snow globes, it says like there's 16 of them. It says something to the extent that you're inspired to make a new spacesuit based on old Earth. What am I looking up at? If I can get in there. There's a hole to go up back there. There's probably multiple paths. I'm on like a little bit of a delay, so if I try finding something like that, it'd probably be harder to find it now than it would have been otherwise. Have you climbed this thing yet?
You are
To
our
get up
guest.
here is not too bad. Catherine, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Not this high. There's a snow globe up on top of it normally. We'll take the drilling rig. I guess the stairs, none of the stairs survived. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Four stories there. Some stairs survived. Very many. People can do this without a backpack, probably.
You are our guest.
Birdie, thank you for liking. Birdie probably likes it up here. You know, she's not afraid of heights. I'll show Birdie the view. It's like a bird's eye view. See, there's the space shuttle. You'd be pooping your bridges. I wouldn't dare to go up there. Okay, we obviously can't really do much from this platform, but 4 days. I wonder what Stephanie's number would be at if she didn't get herself banned before. Or not banned, hacked. Probably. Oh, there's some stairs over there. We're at the tip. Nova Galactic.
It's strange to be standing up here and realizing this is the final view of the Earth's surface thousands had before they evacuated.
I've been building those comm relays like mad. 277 for Catherine. Holy crap. This is it. This is normally where the snow globe and some sweet rolls and stuff would be. You went to the dentist? Drinking lots of OJ because water ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I don't think water does that much. Top of the world to ya! It's funny if you go in my YouTube and look back in the history, one of my first most viewed videos was Top of the World achievement on Leisure Larry box office bust. You know, it's funny that Starfield would get that adult content warning from Facebook, but Leisure Larry, I played the entirety of those two newest games. 3 more fillings, eh? Well, that sucks. A bit of a hard landing. Milk will work better, that's true. I guess that ruins my... Hey, there's some stairs here. Ruins my idea of trying to use that power cell here. I thought because it needed power, but you gotta probably put the power cells in it. In it to win it. There's no snow globe at the top, so it didn't regenerate that. It just dropped my landing thing. It's a bummer. Funny how that door opened. Looks like a way easier path up than the one I took, eh? Did you ever watch the Gordon Ramsay on the Hot Ones? He tried doing milk for that, but it didn't really work for him. It wasn't like super effective for him. Just because they go up into pretty hot though. It isn't dangerous enough, eh? You can get over there. We can. That did me a lot of good. God, it's probably one of the best hot ones he had, though. You'd think, okay. You'd think, first of all, Why can't we just like break into this and then power it from here? And why can't I use the code from the past universe? For it. Chest right there too. There, that'll help. I'm gonna have to see. You look, there's no landing marker here, eh? We landed there twice though. It's sideways now. No, I don't think I can do it. I think it's one of those things they probably just didn't think of it for New Game Plus. Because, you know, you jump your missions. Like, I've already actually jumped even to the area. Like, for some reason, Vladimir wouldn't give me some temple locations anymore. Um, and so, you know, like, I can't even get all the temples. I think there's just a lot of little problems that, you know, if I was playing it 2 years down the line, it would fix it. Where's the key at? I can't remember. There it is, I think. Oh, no, that's not it. BRB! Guess I didn't jump to the key. Or the eye. We're already at this location.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got small feet.
If you watch this, I'll show you. So, you know, sometimes you might have to go through extra, I guess, for some of them.
It's so satisfying seeing the hatches line up.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Pretty into his book. You watch this Uncharted TV series? Ah.
Why are we stopping? I hope that emergency power cell can revive the shuttle's computer.
Too much information. What do you mean? Neither of your two blood family even wished you a happy birthday today? Well, we wished you a happy birthday. Yeah, big chunk of text there by Birdie. I had to expand it to read it.
Good day, Captain.
Guess old Vladdy don't want nothing to do with us. And I don't seem to have a mission for it. But you should watch that Gordon Ramsay's Hot One sometime when you get a chance. You know what I missed though? That was a real moneymaker giving those surveys to Vladdy. Once I do that main mission, he'll talk to me again. Where was Cassiopeia again? I don't remember now. Yeah, those guys rip me apart right now. They totally ripped me a new one. What a fuel range. I think so. How did I fly from there to Seoul? Oh, maybe because I was at Seoul first, I guess.
All right.
No, 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 no. It's a birthday. It's pretty far away, eh?
Nice job. Right on target.
Am I liking it? I played it 300 hours or so. This is New Game Plus. Well, it's too bad I can't access certain things. One of those creatures there. Finally saw the ending. The ending is more impressive if you played through it, though. Because the way they tied the New Game Plus in is pretty cool.
God, hold on.
Do that.
Oh, how's he see me? Did I go around and listen to everything at the end? Yeah, I did. The Crimson Fleet took over everything. Oops. How did you wipe out the xenomorphs? Did you use the virus or? I used the creatures. Oh, I sided with the emissary. I'm doing more damage with this knife. I don't know where Sarah went though. Bet you can't up the weapon with the hand weapons, eh? Crap, dude, come back here.
Make sure you strip everything useful from that thing.
What'd you do with Ron Hope? Finally got one. I know they're tough, eh? Got one in hand-to-hand combat. Oh crap, there's one here.
You got nothing. Not gonna last much longer.
These are good to level up my ninja skills.
Bring it on. Not gonna last much longer. Damn it! God, hold on.
Kind of a pain to switch back and forth between these, eh? Oh crap, gotta move. Them on your favorites bar? Is Sarah's in her dress fighting them? You're back, welcome back.
Okay. That was a hell of a jump.
Damn arm.
Oh crap, really? How'd you see me? See what I'm doing here is I'm leveling this skill up too. I gotta get 10 more sneak attacks with a hand weapon, and then I'll be a chameleon after that. We have lots of med packs left. I got 25 of them. We missed you so much. You hear me? With joint pain.
You tap
Takes care of joint pain. Nothing. Stephanie's back too. Everybody's back. I don't have any joint pain stuff, I guess. No Advil or whatever. Got limb dislocated and a sprain. We're in the middle of the battlefield. We should eat some chicken tikka.
hard to breathe.
Crap. We should give him a distraction opponent here. At least my spraying's better. I wish your sprain healed like that, eh? Dreamlight Valley at the moment. Decorating more before. Nice. Stephanie was playing the Dapper quest there. I don't know if she ever finished it. How much more do I have to get? Three more attacks. Engage stealth. Distant enemies to lose you. Range sneak attacks for 4 times normal damage, and your melee 10 times normal damage. Did you ever finish that quest, Stephanie? Well, you should ask Birdie how to do it. She's right here and she's finished every quest. Did you find the outfit? That you got to go to your collection screen, I think. Disney Dreamlight Valley is like a cozy game. You know, like Animal Crossing type of deal, you know. I wonder what do you know what the deadliest hand weapon is? This thing's pretty deadly, but
harness that type of power.
He's stuck on putting the dapper suit on. I wonder if I use that other one where my guy has like a second guy. Oh, I missed. There's another one of me up there, look. Oh crap. The guy standing up there was useless. Did I already get this power? That's okay, I got the power. I got the power! I like this inner demon a bit more. Crap. That was kind of useless, wasn't it? Let's just go in here. Just run over and go in. You're thinking the same thing. Is she in here with me?
Let's do this. Hit really bad.
Oh, right in the butt. That wasn't very useful.
You picked the wrong day to hit. God, hold on.
Oops.
I don't even need a gun. This is badly for you. Oh, I'm gonna.
I was trying to knife them to death. I like knifing them. I was actually leveling up that one skill.
We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked. And so modest, too. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
There, my limb improved. I took those guys down like they were nothing last time I did this quest. Go catch up. Look at this. Messed up. Hello. You fall right through when you go in the empty hole door.
Hey, over here.
I'm getting booted out. Oh, good going.
Hey, over here for donuts.
Don't listen to him, eh? He's a hoser.
He's a hoser. You're back. Welcome back. You didn't say you were leaving that time.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, Newman. You're just playing your game? Probably cranking up the Rihanna, I bet, eh? Probably don't need to use my knife as much now. I'm not leveling things up. I think you are. The only companion quest I couldn't do before was when, at the end there, when that one was stuck to me. Sam's not even in this mission.
Had I been on this planet under more pleasant circumstances, I might have had more time. Is that you? Let's see if they've got anything worth taking.
Dead already? Base roach.
You're done.
Filled them full of holes.
Scan any promising leads?
You like Gloria Esteban? Maybe you have the Gloria Esteban cranked up. Holy cow, it's way over there, eh? You're gonna assume I'm a space roach grazer here. I might be walking through swamp.
Stop. I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and leave.
They didn't really acknowledge what happened to this girl after.
Oh my god. Who are you?
I got Vanna White with
I'm
me.
nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go. Yeah, sure. Try and trick me. No. No way. I'm not getting fooled again.
Won't get fooled again.
Stop it right now.
No, no,
Bring that
no.
gun and talk to us. We want to know what happened here.
How harmful can she be? She's in a big evening gown.
I knew it! You're a liar. That's all grown-ups do is lie.
What? Oh. Yeah. Right. Exactly. I was wrong to get so angry. We are here to help you. And we promise to tell the truth.
I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you? The crew? No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born. So tell me another lie. Go ahead.
You were born here. Hold on. Oh my god. Your parents, your mum and your dad, what were their names?
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents.
They kind of left her in a rough spot there because Sarah
I'm Commander Sarah Morgan.
was taking care of her.
Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad?
Then we had a big invasion.
My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like a dream to finally meet you. Yeah? Well, you're too late. My parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard. It's just me here now. All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Phew. I don't even know where to begin.
If you would have saved them 10 years ago, they would have not be dead, I guess, because the creature killed them.
Yeah. This isn't what I expected. At all. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags. Good. Just be careful. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
Guess we gotta go up to the graveyard. Oh, crap. take care of the biz, I guess. Nine out of 10. It's not Christmas Eve. Christmas right now. Is the answer A, B, C, or D? You know, it's not easy to come up with quizzes that aren't repetitive, you know. Even if you use the AI, they give you the same questions every time. I landed hard there. Did not give a question. Although, sometimes that's how you answer them, no? I don't think there's too many people here right now, to be honest. It only says 3 at the moment. So who else is here? Is Estes here? And maybe Birdie is AFK? I don't know. Maverick didn't stick around too long. There's one other person here. Or somebody was or maybe somebody that said I'm here got counted again. Have you watched the Star Wars Christmas special or the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas specials? Not gonna be long till I go to bed here, to be honest. You know, they're on. Is Star Wars Christmas special on there? Or just the Lego one? I'm talking about the elusive Star Wars special that, you know, Lucas didn't want anybody to see.
No, no. How many times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go. Leave me alone.
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
Leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
Yeah, there's the Star Wars special from 1979 or something like that. That is elusive. It's on some places of the internet, like you can find it on YouTube. But Lucas he was really embarrassed by it. There's actually like 20 minutes of Wookiees talking, and there's no translation. It's the introduction of Boba Fett on there. They're talking about Life Day and stuff like that. There's dancing. It was a variety show. Star Wars variety show. You know, like in the true tradition of the 70s, I guess. I never saw it back in the day, but I watched it a few years ago.
I know. I'm not proposing we knock her out for God's sake. Look, maybe you can talk some sense into her. Help her make a decision. I'm sorry, I can't do this right now.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my...
I wonder if we get a shooter.
I'm not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Yeah, in this playthrough, Andreja and Sam and Barrett aren't even in it.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
But I have to go to bed? Well, you know, I gotta sleep.
I've been alone for a long time. And even when bad people visit, I've been safe. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it? Mom and Dad told me there was a whole universe out there with thousands of planets. They showed me the maps and the star charts. That does sound pretty cool, but well, it's also kind of scary. It would be hard to leave the only home I've ever known. Well, I've always dreamed of finding a place that's safe from the monsters. But Mom and Dad behind. It's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them. Hey, yeah. Maybe I could get a cool ship just like yours.
I have 3 cool
I'm
ships.
sorry I yelled at everybody.
Well, 2.5.
Everyone's
The one's not
always
very
tried
cool.
to help. I'm
Maybe
gonna go get
2.
my stuff
2
and
aren't
head
really
to
that
the
cool.
ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get.
One's cool and the other 2 are
where we're
halves.
going.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision. Oh, I do hope that's true. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll
She'll
change
get to
her.
live in a mansion until
Please.
the invasion, anyway. For me, it's not. It's like almost 10. I'm not gone yet, though. I gotta finish this mission first, at least. I don't want to put a quiz together when I'm so done, though.
That means a lot to me. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
I have a few things to pack. It's tough to pack up a lifetime.
You expecting me to jump down after you?
Oh, I didn't mean to fall. You have shopping. Where'd she go? You're gonna miss the big moment, Esta.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl. And I intend to repay you for that, even if it takes the rest of my life. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
I'm gonna flirt with her.
Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we? Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
See, it's just like watching a romantic comedy. Something. Wasn't that big of a moment, I guess. Wraps up her mission, though, almost.
Hell of a city, isn't it? There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
What's this one? Oh, that. I got extra space suit.
Flew up to the star, and we're so close I can feel the heat of the
Thought I had selected the Mass District, to be honest.
How's it going?
Go on, eh?
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Doesn't really notice or care that I jumped over a desk, eh?
I served my time in the fleet, but were I a younger man, I'd be back out there now. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known? Sona. Is that her name? She must be a remarkable young woman.
She's extraordinary, Admiral. And I'm afraid the United Colonies let her down.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. We did let her down. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
below.
How do I get out of here? There it is. Welcome back.
It's good to be home.
Yeah? Did you want to talk about something? There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life. I think I like it. I don't know yet. It's all really new to me.
You'll fit in just fine. You're one of the smartest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
We just asked her that.
The lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa.
Vladimir already had to give up her room.
Both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Exactly. And don't worry. At the rate you're growing, it won't be long until you're grav jumping to unexplored star systems on your own ship.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast. So you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Holy cow, stretch it out, Sarah. Excuse me. name, I think. Elias and somebody. Am I alright? Yep. I gotta speak to her now. I wonder if whose names these all are.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
I'm not really, I don't think.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective.
Let's flirt with her again, eh?
And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall. So
Oh, we're going to the waterfall next.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Not really sure how to get to the waterfall. Maybe we gotta go on the subway. There's no Andreja in this playthrough, so. No Sam, no Barrett either. If you go to New Game Plus and you skip the missions, you don't get to meet any of them. Okay, which way is the way to the waterfall now? Over there, I guess. Wants me to go up there, really? Couldn't take me on a more crappy way. Your foster mom was allowed out. Who's the one that's locking them in? Look at our romantic spot here.
It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. From one explorer to another, I'll take that as a compliment. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot. That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
They weren't locked in. She was allowed to come out of her room. Oh, that's good. I thought you guys were locking her in.
I know you are. Just give me a moment. I have a lot I need to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life. Maybe. But for how long? I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear. I suppose. Well, if that's true, this challenge is wearing me down. Finding someone like that would be wonderful. Wait a second. What exactly are you saying?
Romance!
Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. I know you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same. You're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever.
He's a bit speechy
You're the best
here.
thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always. When you have the time, of course. I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises. Yeah, you know, one of those luxury liner journeys that shows off binary stars, gas nebulas, asteroid fields. Pretty photogenic stuff. Apparently, it's my mother's new favorite pastime.
Do we get to meet her mother?
Why would you be... Oh, I see. We never talked about this, did we? The truth is that my mother lives in a fairly remote location, so we rarely speak to one another.
You still had a faint line? You know, you don't have to wait till your tests are negative. She's gonna be non-contagious at this point. Those tests aren't the end all be all. They aren't even as accurate as the other ones that they do. They're just a gauge that they used, but they aren't. You know, she could probably eat with the family already. Your family's a bit crazy if you guys have to wait for the the thing. If you guys aren't symptomatic for a couple of days, you're fine. You know, you don't have to isolate from each other, you know, especially if you're not actively showing symptoms, you know? They changed those rules. You guys should really consult with a professional and confirm this. And then, you know, when next time somebody has COVID, it won't be locked up in the room for 2 weeks, you know?
Sure, when you're younger. But as soon as you get older and they begin controlling your life, that's when you need to strike out on your own. Oh, I'm certain they felt they were doing the right thing. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division. After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a one-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask.
They signed her up.
It's the governmental arm of the United Colonies. You know, the politicians, the diplomats, the ambassadors. Imagine having to spend most of your career hovering behind a desk. Oh, I can't even fathom anything more boring. Look, I was 18 years old, fresh out of school, and I idolized my parents. I trusted them. I'm certain they felt they were doing what was best for their daughter. Who was I to argue?
Used to be a fortnight in New Zealand now. Those restrictions are off. I think it's really disgusting they stopped it. No, but there's isolating from the outside your family unit. And what Stephanie's family is doing is they're isolating in their rooms until their tests show up negative. Like Stephanie was well over 20 days in her room. That thing's not contagious for more than 10 days. She was not symptomatic. It's just the test shows antibodies still for a while. So I mean, they're a bit overdoing it. They don't need to isolate individually in their rooms quite that long. You know, it's you know, if you followed the actual rules, you know, you could go back to work in 3 days. And, you know, if you're not feeling well, you'd wear a mask, you know, to stop it from spreading to others. But that'd be leaving the home. You know, they're not eating dinner together because um they're concerned about even though they're not necessarily showing symptoms, that their COVID test still says positive. But really, if you read about those COVID tests, those aren't that super accurate. There's a lot of false positives in them, and they can display positive for months sometimes. You know, like you know, if you're feeling not symptomatic anymore, then you know, couple days you're good. You know, because really the most contagious period is before you know you've got it, and then it's about 3 days after you know you've got it to where you're not super contagious anymore, and 10 days is not contagious at all. And her nephew's been over 10 days isolated in his room, his foster mother too, and Stephanie was in her room for 20 days. So they're doing. I was recommending to Stephanie they should really call 811 here and talk to a nurse practitioner, and you know, find out the new rules, because they're living like it's 2020 still, because COVID rules have changed a lot because it's not as harsh. It's more contagious now than it was previously, but it you know, it isn't as harsh. So it'd be good, I think, for you
Take
know,
your time. I don't mind waiting.
for her to, and not her necessarily, but whoever's in charge of isolating everybody, her foster sister, to maybe phone 811 and talk to a nurse practitioner to see how long everybody should actually isolate in their rooms within their family unit. Um, Again, distinguishing within their home versus going out to the mall or, or wherever. You can go to the, yeah, but your COVID's long over. I hope you're not isolating still in your room. None of your family members, you've told me how long
Everybody
they've had
okay?
COVID.
You've suddenly gone
None
all
of
quiet.
them are contagious anymore. It's 10 days. That's why you guys should talk to um, a nurse practitioner or something like that. And then you can realize that, geez, we've been, you personally, 15 days too long, probably in your room, that you weren't allowed to spend time with your family.
Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My job consisted of drafting
How long is a
policies
fortnight?
and arbitrating trade
That's
disputes.
2 weeks?
The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars.
You understand you're negative several times, even though I was around close contacts. Yeah, you remember you couldn't even, before, if you came back from somewhere out of the country, you had to stay at a hotel for like 2 weeks just for going out of the country. I mean, uh, some of the restrictions might, you know, be good for
Good.
some
Just
people,
tell me.
but or not restrictions, but some of the practices might be good for some people, like wash your hands regularly, don't be in people's faces, strangers and all that too much.
I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve.
Even like
We had a huge
in
argument,
BC, like where I live, my
ties
province,
being severed between us.
they still require medical professionals to be vaccinated, but they've even changed that in most of Canada and many countries too. They don't require it anymore. So I mean,
Well, that wasn't the worst of
it's
it.
it's a lot different than it
You see,
was. I mean, it
my
was pretty
father
harsh at one
was
point.
killed during the opening shots of the Colony War. I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch.
And I'm just trying to be helpful, Stephanie. I'm not telling you what to do. I mean, you guys want to stay in your room for a month and whatever. I mean, that's your business, but I mean, it's not necessary. And I'm sure if you talk to a nurse practitioner or somebody like that, you can talk to them on the phone at 811 for Canada, and I'm sure they would give you the best advice for what the times are now based on the most recent information.
Aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, It makes me wonder where our own relationship stands.
We just talked about
You mean that? You do that? For me?
getting together in a
I believe in
relationship
that,
here
Mrs.
with her.
Flint, and still,
And
I don't know what to say.
now we're getting married, I guess.
Yes, yes, of course, yes. I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward.
Guess they move in the Starfield universe.
Finding the love of my
Didn't go on any dates or anything.
You are. All I ever needed was you, right here beside me.
Yeah, when was that? We had my foster sister's friend's son who was best friends with. That's I don't even understand what you said there. My foster sister friend's son who was best friends with my foster nephew. That's not somebody in your family. If there's somebody you guys know or somebody knows. But when was that? Because COVID's not as harsh as it was. So that's important to put in perspective of when that was. But if somebody is your foster sister's friend, that sounds like they're your friend. And their son, it doesn't matter about whether they're best friends or not. It's your foster sister's friend's son. Well, you don't know when. I thought you meant you don't know them. But is either today or this past weekend. So you got to go to a funeral, I guess? Are you trying to imply that they died of COVID or or they just died? I mean that I don't see the connection to you isolating if they just died today or this past weekend. Uh how that's you guys weren't isolating because of that. They just died. Oh, okay. I guess it's different subject. Okay. Sometimes friends can be your family. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I thought you were giving the logic to why you guys are isolating for like a month kind of thing in individual rooms. Yeah, sorry to hear that. That's rough, but
If you need something, I've got your back. Take care of yourself.
they're close friends. Do you know them? Yeah, that's when I came really close to coming in contact with COVID. Was um was when I had to go to a funeral because there's like my mom's funeral and it was somebody, like one of the people for the church that was helping, he suddenly couldn't show up the next day because he determined he had COVID. And then um, my nephew's friend, they were hanging out, in the close proximity, in the living room, and they had two kids, and the kids were coughing all over the place and stuff. And then after that, the next day we found out that they determined they had COVID too, and so that was pretty close. And actually, I didn't get it, you know, but certainly that's the biggest chance because you're in a close proximity, like indoors and just in a living room, and some of the kids were even like coughing towards me and everything. Well, I guess you're gonna go to a funeral soon. Just be careful when you go to the funeral. Just keep your distance from people if you can. Look at the view of this side. This side looks cool too. He was only 16, eh? That sucks. What did he die of? Did they figure out the problem, or did he have a unexpected death, or was it like an illness or something or whatever? 16 is pretty young to die. Car accident, that kind of stuff. Pretty shocking, eh? Guess Sarah's done. Save. I want to hear her all her speech again. I don't know if I want to do that one. I want to do that one. Oh, he had a cancer. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. Cancer sucks. That's what my mom died of too. You had to go to virtual funerals? It was rough in 2020. You get looks. the Yeah, it was pretty rough in 2020. I had to put my dog down, and like um only one person can be in the room with the vet at one time, right? So um you know anyone else that wants to be present for that wouldn't be able to. um just going in a room, and then the vet does their deed and puts the dog down, and then anybody else that wants to see the animal um would have to wait till the vet left, and then only one person at a time, or not one person, two people at a time total in the vet room. You know. It's hard enough to put your dog down. Never mind, you can't, have family or there or whatever, He all knew it was going to happen, but he lasted through it. Lasted this long, I guess. I thought he would have fought it, but yeah. The same thing, like Terry Fox, was strong enough to start running across Canada, and it just suddenly got him. So I could see all of a sudden, gotta know it's coming, but like Terry knew it was coming. They couldn't do anything at all. Yeah. I guess, keep a few years from now. Hopefully they'll have more innovations and stuff like that. They're coming up with new things, like in Edmonton. I guess they came up with my mom had brain cancer and lung cancer, and they offered an experimental treatment, or at least possibility of having an experimental treatment. And they were almost gonna do that, but I think they determined not to do it. But if it's something that once it's developed, then the experimental treatment might not be so experimental anymore. Couldn't be in the delivery room for triplets. Holy cow, triplets! No nurses either. Man, that's wild.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done?
That's got to be hard to do that with triplets, eh?
Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward with our negotiations. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills. Nice to see I haven't worn you out yet. Your next assignment is to find a security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Oh, she had the same thing, eh? Yeah. Cancer sucks. That's all we could say, Well, they didn't give me a suit.
Hey, hanging around here isn't going to earn you any points, so that depends on your skill set. My recommendation is to either be quick with your hands or look the part. A security chief isn't going to give the time of day to just anybody. A nice suit should do the trick. Or, who knows, some operatives are known to have a security guard uniform or two in their closet they can rely on. Clothing stores, of course. I recommend visiting Aito in the lobby or the Emporium. I'm sure you can find something for a decent price. and hopefully put to good use.
8, eh? That sucks. Let's go to the lobby here. See if we can find Aito.
Perhaps something you might be interested in.
I can't. Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product. I'm always stocked up on neuroamps.
Is intimidation. On a 10% persuasion. No luck.
Have a good one.
Well, I should hit the hay. I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. Have a good day as best you can, anyway. It's rough news for Stephanie there. Thank you for whatever role you played today. You were 13 or 14? Oh, okay. Well, at least you got to do that together. Stephanie Birdie for the most recent chatters. If you want to check out my YouTube, links in the video description. Do you like Rihanna? 70% said no. Or Rihanna. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks again.